Welcome to Beijing.
Designed to show the world the very best of China, the organisation for the Precision Olympics couldn't have been more detailed, more uniformed.
Tiananmen Square has been one of the main focal points for the Olympic Games and a tremendous source of pride for many Chinese. But what happened here 19 years ago, for some, is also a source of shame.
In June 1989, students demonstrated for democratic reform. On the night of June the 3rd, the tanks rolled in and a brutal crackdown ensued. The number of civilians killed is unclear. Figures range from a few hundred to 7,000. The Chinese government maintains there were only 241 casualties. That dark period is summed up with the image of the so-called tank man, a civilian who confronted the military armed with carrier bags. This man remembers those dark times. He was one of the demonstrators and spent more than 5 years in prison for his part.
To me, it is something I never forget, but to ordinary citizens, it may not be the case, because it happened a long time ago.
Those events dashed hopes of any kind of reform in China, which has since sought to wipe out the memory of what happened in Beijing 19 years ago. Publishing and the media is strictly controlled in China, and nowhere can you find books, articles or DVDs detailing what happened. Authors who have written about the Tiananmen protests have been banned from China. Half the population don't know it happened, the other half are too scared to talk about it. We showed a picture of the tank man to Beijingers.
I was still small, I don't know anything.
How long ago was this photo taken? This was taken in front of the Great Hall of the People, wasn't it? Sorry, I don't care about politics.
The tank man has never emerged from the shadows. Some say he was executed, but it could just be that because of the strict controls, he doesn't know that he's an icon. But China is changing, albeit slowly. When we interviewed Mr. Sheng, we were immediately surrounded by plainclothes security officers. But he wasn't arrested.
Chinese are changing from being commoners to citizens. This is a more noble change than the material improvement, and that China hasn't seen in 5,000 years. The Olympics is a very good thing, but it's awakening the Chinese people's civic conscience is even bigger.
Even to a dissident who has suffered, the Olympics has brought pride to the country. Mr. Sheng points out proudly that he was table tennis champion of Beijing's prison number 2.
It's the first time China has had opportunity to organize something of this scale. It's not just a big achievement for the government, it's also one for the people.
And as the fireworks lit the sky at the official opening of the Games, there is hope that the Olympics will indeed be the source for change. And when all the athletes and the spectators quietly drift away, China will finally begin to embrace a new world of democratic reform.
One world, one dream. Which world? Which dream? Not my world, not my dream. Welcome to Beijing Olympic Games.